Good afternoon. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you a question. Would you agree with the statement that nourishing your body with healthy food, working out, and engaging in healthy habits can make you feel good from the inside out? If you're unsure, disagree, or even agree with this statement, I'm happy to have you here with me today because the main topic of our seminar is going to address how women can live a healthy lifestyle and feel great in the process. My name is Milena Martinez. I'm going to share with you some of my background and why I'm passionate about nutrition and women's health. So in 2013, I received my Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Women's Studies from California State University, Long Beach. Currently, I'm working on my Master of Science in Applied Nutrition through the University of New England. I'm working right now part-time as a nutrition assistant at Hoag Hospital. I also volunteer as a food coordinator with the nonprofit organization Stand Up for Kids. And about 8 months ago, I started an Instagram page called Nourishing Nana to promote healthy lifestyle habits surrounding mind, body, and soul nourishment for young adult women. So I started my own health journey about 5 years ago. I was at a place where I felt uncomfortable in my body, I wanted to lose weight, and I had low amounts of energy, but I really had no idea where to begin because of the overwhelming amount of health information. In addition to that, at the time, I did not have a background in nutrition or health, so I had no idea where to start. Initially, I used unhealthy dieting. On top of that, I felt pressure to fit the thin ideal that you may be familiar with yourself as a woman. From research I've conducted in the graduate program, I was really interested in discussing dieting and binge eating because of its prominence in college women and its relevance in my own life. In addition, we will also talk about obesity and how to lessen your risk of this disease. We'll also discuss how dieting, binge eating, and obesity are all interlinked. Over the years, I've learned how to live a healthy lifestyle and maintain a healthy body weight. I'm so excited that I get to discuss this topic with you today, so let's get started. This slide gives you a sneak peek into what our focus of discussion will be. So first, we'll get into the learning objectives. We'll briefly talk about obesity, dieting and binge eating, healthy eating, physical activity, portion control, reading labels, healthy habits, when to seek help, and at the end, we'll address questions. The goal of this seminar is for you to feel competent in the information that I'm presenting to you so that you can apply it in your daily life. The first objective is that you will be able to discuss the risks associated with binge eating and dieting in connection with obesity. Second, you'll be able to describe healthy foods, foods to eat in moderation, and physical activities for healthy weight maintenance. And lastly, you'll be able to evaluate the value of working with your healthcare professional for additional support to minimize dieting and binge eating behaviors. Before jumping into dieting and binge eating, I'd like to speak with you about obesity and its prevalence in our country. Poor nutrition and a lack of physical activity can lead to weight gain and obesity. A body mass index, or BMI for short, is an estimate of body fat and calculated by a weight to height ratio. A BMI greater than 30 is classified as obese. If we look at obesity rates in relevance to gender, women actually have higher rates of obesity in comparison to men. In America, the average BMI of women is 26.5, which is considered overweight. And 30% of college students are overweight or obese. So the high rates of obesity in women and college students is alarming and a cause for concern, as obesity can lead to type 2 diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and some types of cancer. As a college student yourself, you may be struggling with nutrition, which is not uncommon. The transition from high school to college can actually increase your risk of obesity because of academic and social challenges, increased stress and sleep deprivation, as well as poor diet and a lack of exercise. Because of the challenges tied with a lack of time, college women are consuming more fast foods for convenience about 1 to 3 times per week. And these fast foods are high in calories, saturated fat, and have low nutritional value. In addition, college women are also skipping meals and snacking, and about 59% of college women consume less than 1 serving of fruit per day. So according to the American Association of Nutrition and Dietetics, women should be getting at least 2 servings of fruit per day. So as you can see, most college women are well below the recommendation. So clearly college women are not getting the nourishment they need and are also seeking health information from the internet or magazine articles. The problem with this is that it leaves health educators with reliable weight loss and nutrition information underutilized. Although the internet has health authorities with reliable information, there are also blogs and other unreliable sources intertwined. Further, as I personally mentioned from my own experience, and maybe you can relate, that there's a wide variety of contradictory information on the internet which can cause confusion. As a result of confusion, this actually creates less adherence to nutrition recommendations. I'd like to note that when you are searching for health information online, it's important to seek information from .edu and .gov sources, but of course, please utilize your healthcare provider first. I wanted to show you an example of an unreliable health source, so I Google searched how to lose weight fast. When I did that, 2 of these articles from Cosmopolitan popped up. The first one, drop 5 pounds in a week, and then the second one is the 10 best weight loss tips ever. So one of the tips mentioned in drop 5 pounds in a week is to pop an anti-gas pill for a flatter tummy. So this essentially is a quick fix to weight loss, which will cause weight regain in no time. If we take a look at the 10 best weight loss tips ever, this article online mentioned that women should be stepping on the scale daily and sculpting 3 times a day. So the problem with this is that it's really promoting the dieting culture that we live in. And it's not really a healthy, sustainable lifestyle habit. So what is dieting? Dieting is a behavior that denies the body of essential nutrients and calories, which allows the body to function at its full capacity. Fad dieting. So fad dieting includes the Atkins diet, the ketogenic diet. It also includes, you may see when looking up information online, there's just liquid diets. Other forms of dieting also include weight loss pills, the use of appetite suppressants, fasting, skipping meals, and eliminating food groups. So not only does dieting rob the body of the nourishment it needs, but it also causes women a weight cycle. Weight cycling is a cycle of gaining, losing, and regaining weight, which increases the risk of heart disease, negatively impacts metabolism, as well as increasing the risk of binge eating. Unfortunately, 60 to 80% of college women have been on a diet within a year. In addition, 38% of overweight or obese and 24% of normal weight female students have the goal of weight loss. Aside from not getting the proper amount of nourishment, dieting can actually increase a woman's risk of binge eating, which is the most common eating disorder in female college students. A woman who binge eats will eat large quantities of food within a short time span while experiencing feelings of loss of control, shame, or guilt. As you can see, there has been a ripple effect from dieting, as 32 to 44% of college women are engaging in binge eating episodes with the onset age of 20. Since I've had the chance to familiarize you with dieting and binge eating, you might be wondering what this has to do with obesity. So weight gain is a link to obesity, and weight gain occurs from both dieting and binge eating behaviors. Women that binge eat consume forbidden foods, which are high in saturated fat, calories, and that in itself causes weight gain. In relation to dieting, 95% of dieters have regained the lost weight from the dieting behavior. As a quick overview of what we've covered, I'm going to discuss the problem. Women are getting a lot of their health information from magazine articles that discuss dieting. In addition, women are pressured by society, from the media, TV, etc., to fit the thin ideal. As a result, body dissatisfaction occurs, creating poor health behaviors such as dieting and binge eating. From dieting and binge eating, women can gain weight, which increases their risk of obesity. There is a positive and feasible solution to end dieting, binge eating, and obesity, which is simply to live a healthy lifestyle. Living a healthy lifestyle includes eating a healthy diet and engaging in regular physical activity. When you do this, you can achieve healthy weight loss or even healthy weight maintenance. So if you're unfamiliar with what healthy eating is exactly, we're going to touch on this right now. So healthy eating includes a variety of foods from different food groups, which include fruits, vegetables, protein, dairy, whole grains, and fats. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, a diet that includes all food groups is the foundation of health. To begin, I'm going to go through the food group recommendations, specifically for women. So it's recommended that women get 3 servings of whole grains. This includes oatmeal, brown rice, whole grain bread or pasta, 3 servings of low-fat or fat-free dairy, which includes yogurt and milk, 2 to 3 servings of protein, so lean chicken and turkey, beans and nuts, 2 cups of fruit, and 2.5 cups of colorful vegetables. Right here I've listed some healthy foods. These healthy foods include beans, brown rice, whole grain bread, oatmeal, rolled or steel-cut oats, quinoa, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, kale, apples, bananas, oranges, strawberries, blueberries, sweet potato, peanut butter, almond butter, nuts such as almonds and cashews, seeds like flax, chia, sunflower, and pumpkin, cod, salmon, chicken, lean ground turkey, soy or almond milk, low-fat or non-fat milk, and low-fat plain yogurt. So now we're going to talk about foods that you should be avoiding. The reason why it's important to limit these types of food in your diet is because of the high saturated fat, sugar, and sodium content. Many of the foods listed below will send you over your daily diet limit, which adds more calories with less nutrient density to your overall diet. The foods to avoid include baked goods, soda, fried foods, white carbohydrate, processed meats, and added sugar. In addition to eating healthy, it's important to be active. One myth that you may have heard or possibly believe is that you have to work out in the gym to get fit. This is just not true. Engaging in physical activity should be fun and something you enjoy. Walking, running, yoga, sports, or a dance class are all fun forms of exercise. It's recommended that you make an effort to be active at least 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. And if you're crunched from time from your busy schedule, whether that be, in between classes or going to your job, you can always take the stairs, and that'll increase some aerobic exercise into your daily schedule. Or even if you have a lunch break, go on a walk.